Good morning. It's gonna be a long day. What I want to say is good morning, but I don't feel like I can do because we're not off to a good start. Got a long day ahead. We've got Liverpool Comic Con, and then we're off to Leeds for a night out with some friends, and it's not going well already. So the train was late. Then it got stuck in the tunnel, so it was even later. Then Mackey's couldn't process the order, so that took even longer. And now apparently the early entry tickets for Comic-Con aren't being let in on time, so I might not have as much time to do as much stuff as I wanted. But I'm gonna head down there, get in the queue and see what's what. Hopefully we can still make something of it.
Oh, I'm like that with goats.
Good lord. What is this? We made it in with relatively no fuss. There wasn't much of a queue. The early entry, you can see all kitted out, ready to head out onto the floor. And let's just make the most of our way in. So one of the things I was trying to do for Comic-Con is get here early. This is why today I bought the early pass. Unfortunately, we managed to just walk straight in, but there are big queues. So if you are coming to in the future, make sure you get here early because it will start to fill up quickly, especially if there's photo things going on quite early in the morning.
We also have the same stupid references.
Sort of queues starting to build up there, and that'll be busy all day.
We really love
so you can definitely plan for long waits.
Okay, I love your accent.
That he was in love with Rebecca.
So last convention we were at was actually here in March 2020, and even then it felt a bit weird because the signs were up saying no handshakes with guests and stuff like that, and please sanitise, and that was 2 weeks before lockdown, and it just feels so freeing to sort of be back at one of these events without, you know, having those restrictions and stuff. And that's all down to the team who put these measures in place and stuff like that, so big up to them as well. One more thing to add onto the list. So apparently they're saying there's only, you don't pay card or anything on the thing, you just have to get tokens or cash. So I've been sent, got all the way to the front of the queue for Stephen Hogg, and I'm being sent to get some tokens that we can spend. Don't know why they can't just do contactless on the site, but it's the world we live in. Right, this is seriously taking the piss now. So apparently they weren't even doing the tokens. So now I've got to find a cash machine. There's no cash machine on site. So now I've got to walk into the Albert Dock, just like this. Find a cash machine, come back, get back in, get back into the queue. How do you feel about Comic-Con?
That's a loaded question. How do I feel about Comic-Con? I just said very grateful, very blessed to meet wonderful people such as yourself and have an effect. So I appreciate and I'm grateful.
How do you feel about Liverpool? That's the bigger question.
Just got here. So I like the IPA at whatever the place I discovered last night.
Yeah.
It's good.
Seriously, Stephen Ogg is one of the most down-to-earth, humble human beings you'll ever have the pleasure to meet. If he ever comes over again, definitely go and spend some time talking with him. I bumped into someone.
Move along.
I mean, you can't tell who that is. Oh God, I didn't realise it was Halloween, was it? If I had more money. If I had more money. Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, it's been a good day so far.
We're getting stopped, asked for loads of photos.
I've had photos with no arms, no gloves. Oh my.
Yeah. I'm just keeping my costume on because I'm hardcore. Because I'm just gonna ride out the sweat and just deal with it later on. Yeah. So, not that we don't love stopping for photos with everyone, but like, you know,
we are. Fun.
It is fun, but like you're trying to get round and see everyone. And so, yeah. Do you want to get in the?
Bend my legs properly.
So I'm just editing together this video, and I've just noticed there's Jay from the In-Betweeners in the video as I was filming, and didn't notice him. So I could have been first in line to get a selfie with him as well, and I missed the chance. But oh well. I had to get changed out of my costume because it's roasting, and basically there's just not any way of getting around at all. So coming to the building and trying to see some of the guests in this other room. All the In-Betweeners are busy doing photo shoots, and then they're not back for quite a while because then they're going for lunch, which is fair enough because all the guests need a break. But it means we won't be able to see them before I have to get the train up to Leeds for this night out. So respectfully going to save my money instead, save it for next weekend. So it's not all bad news. Would have really liked to have met the In-Betweeners, but you know, you win some, you lose some. We did actually end up meeting them, and they did selfies for free, but obviously they don't feel comfortable with people filming stuff in their foot. Look at my stupid face there. They didn't feel comfortable people filming them, so here's some photos of me, not only with the In-Betweeners, but with Ron Perlman as well. I didn't save that money at all. I actually spent it on me and Rob Howland, so not all of it. So I'm still up from what the original plan was, so I can still reinvest it in next weekend. Definitely be expected if you come into a convention. Definitely be expected to spend more money than you want, because you will do, whether you like it or not, whether you plan to or not. So it was a nice little way to end off anyway, with having missed the in-betweeners. So at least we got something out of it. So I got changed out of the other costume because it was absolutely roasting, and walking around this little room now, I'm glad that I did, because it's even hotter in here for some reason. I'm dying, so I'm going to leave a little bit early, have a drink, maybe some food, and then head up to Leeds for a night out. So it should be fun. Close enough. Came back up because it's way too hot downstairs, so just need to grab some food or something because it's starting to get a bit tiring now.
Hello, Holly. What? Where are you? Where are
Even though I've got changed out my costume, the Crocs have stayed on because footwear is important to big events like this. Look after your feet if you're going to one of these things, because you're on it all day. The Crocs stay on.
this somewhere along the line?
Joe's here now from the in-betweeners, so gonna get something. We found Jen. So after all that messing about paying for the in-betweeners,
Free.
and they're not even charging, so right, so just walking to the station now, on the way for this night out. As you can tell, I'm a bit tired already. It's been a long day so far, and it's about to get even longer. A few Comic-Con do's and don'ts. Always expect to spend more money than you intend, because it's just the way things happen. Things come along and you just spare the moment decide to do something, buy something you think you shouldn't do, but you're at Comic-Con, so do it anyway. Comfy footwear, because I've still got my Crocs on, because my feet are killing. Walking around the convention centre all day, feet start to really ache. There's too many people, it's too warm, so dress lightly, don't wear a big dressing gown like some people, some stupid people.
Co-op, our colleagues are helping the planet, one step at a time.
Satan's Portero. I can't believe we once again have a rat bush. It's now proven that rats grow in bushes. 8 is a fake letter, isn't it? Yeah. H means nothing. H is a fake letter.
That's very natural.
Is that the natural
Natural
you?
10.
Joe, be natural.
No, shan't.
Is he? Be funny.
Just shame him.
Shame, yeah. It's not about eating. It's about Pete, wait. Pete. Right.
Do.
No.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
You can't really see well in that light.
Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall.
The greatest love song of all time.
I agree.
Morgan, I do not want to miss a thing.
Me neither. It's one of those moments in the song where it's like, I really want to like smash a moment out.
Yeah.
But we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares.
Be prepared.
Oh, Kimmy.
It's
I'm glad you're here.
it's been very interesting. Let's just say the least.
Another weekend in Leeds.
I tried not to record all that because it was it got very real, but you know. I mean, it's like 5:30 in the morning, so.
I've always known I'd be a celebrity for being an absolute wreck monster.
I mean, I haven't been out this late on a night out for like since when I was in uni. But you know what? This brings back memories of like good memories of like going places you don't know where you are. Going places you
Kind of the best shit.
in the words of Oasis. Trying to justify walking around Leeds at fucking 5:30 in the morning.
I feel like realistically, you don't need to justify shit to anybody. If you want to enjoy yourself walking around Leeds at fucking stupid o'clock in the morning, then just do it for the fuck of it because you enjoy it.
True.
No,
Nobody
don't
wants-
get me wrong, I'm not going to
No.
shit on Birmingham, but no, the fact of the matter is, we've both been to Birmingham. It's not the place to be.
It could be worse. You could have grown up in Telford.
Yeah, you could have done.
I'm finally home and in my own bed after what was a very, very long weekend. It's Monday morning. Spent most of yesterday asleep. Tried to record like a end of the video thing when I got in, but it was 7 in the morning. I'd been up for 24 hours and I'd had a lot to drink, so it was absolute gibberish. See you in the morning. So yeah, thank you to everyone who came up to us at Comic-Con, asked for photos. Big thank you to all the guests, big thank you to all the team that put on the event. And also a massive thank you to everyone who came out with us in Leeds in the evening. It's a good way to cap off the final time in Leeds this year. So next weekend is Wales Con. So we'll see you then.